All right, what's going on, everybody? It's November 1st. We have just passed Halloween. I hope everybody had a great Halloween last night. We didn't get a lot of trick-or-treaters last night. It was really strange. I got like 16, which is odd. Last year, we got quite a bit. I don't know if it's just things were down or what. Anyway, glad to be out of October. Such a long month. Long month. But it's over. Now we're in November. Should get my live streaming back finally this month, at least on this channel. So that's something to look forward to as that strike rolls off. And so we'll just take it as it is. Real quick, speaking of the strike, in the description, you'll find a link to my second channel. You've been looking for my comic book stuff. I've been putting most of it over there, trying to build that channel up, make it more of a normie channel. And you also find a link to my Patreon. As I said, I'm not monetized because I cover weird stuff like this. Woman has sex with ghosts. And so you find a link to my Patreon, Twitch, Discord, all that good stuff. So anyway, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I've been running across a couple of like weird kind of news stories that I wanted to talk about. I was going to cover the dumb woke ice cream that Ben & Jerry's has. They actually have a resist ice cream. So stupid. But it's been covered already a bunch of times, so I want to talk about some other stuff. So this is like a news roundup. You know, like my news roundups that I did, and I still do over on the other channel. This is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a bunch of roundup of like weird stuff that I found. Like this one. So, woman who had sex with 20 ghosts is now engaged to a spirit. This is a 7-minute video of her talking about the relationship. It's really funny. She's actually pregnant with a phantom baby. She believes that the ghost could get her pregnant with a physical body or a spiritual body. It's really weird. So how do ghosts, I thought the ghost would have had to have been in a person. You birth a new ghost? This is weird and confusing. I think she's looking for attention, but she could legitimately be crazy. I mean, I'm going to show a story of a woman that gouged her eyes out. She was on drugs, but who says this woman isn't on drugs? But yeah, this is really funny. Let's take a look at this. It's not that long. A British woman who claims she has slept with at least 20 ghosts says she's now engaged to a poltergeist. In December, Amherst Realm. What kind of a name is that? That's like you're already looking for attention with this name. She changed it in court. Told British TV that she cheated on her fiancé with a ghost and has since gone on to have supernatural affairs with at least 20 paranormal beings. Well, now she says to have found her true love with an apparition. Realm said the ghost asked her to get married during a trip to celebrate their 9-month relationship at England's Wookey Hole Caves. I know somebody in this article that has a Wookey hole. There was no going down on one knee. He doesn't have knees. Well, wouldn't he have knees, though? Doesn't a ghost have the physical body, or are they literally like the blobby, booga 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 thingy? Or they look like the ones in Dragon Ball where they on a cloud? I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. I guess we'd have to get a hold of her. I wonder if I could contact weirdos like this and get them to come on the channel for interviews. She can't get that much attention. I'd imagine, because we got 20,000 something subs on here now. It's probably about as many people watch this British show. So I wonder if I could get somebody like this. It'd be interesting to see if I can make that happen. That's kind of like a route I'd want to go with live streams, actually. The 30-year-old said she met her spooky match, who doesn't have a name, during a work trip to Australia. You think she was probably drunk. Get drunk a little bit, meet a ghost. I'd not had a phantom fling for a while, and I was always away on business, starting a new relationship with the last thing on my mind. The Bristol-based spiritual counselor told The Sun. Then one day, while I was walking through the bush, enjoying nature, I suddenly felt this incredible energy. a new lover had arrived. So it's like anytime a ghost talks to you, you bang them. It's making it a little bit easy. Oh, she's now a member of the Mile High Club because she had sex with it on a plane. So sometimes I get the feeling that I'm being moved, she said. Orgasms I have with my spirit lovers have been way more satisfying than any I've had with an ordinary man. Okay. So that was interesting. Actually, this is like a 7-minute long video. I watched the whole thing. It's hilarious. And like I said, the best thing on here is how she talks about her ghost babies. She has ghost babies. It's tough to say. Like, is she joking? Possibly, but you never know, man. Like, people are legit kind of weird and crazy now. It's a strange world we live in. But yeah, speaking of crazy people, Better Call Saul actor reveals he cut off his own arm, lied about being a war veteran to get roles in TVs. So this dude literally cut his own arm off to get work. During a recent interview with KOB4, LaTourette admitted to cutting off his right arm nearly 20 years ago while he was off medications that he claims treat his bipolar disorder. I severed my hand with a skill saw, he explained, in a state of a psychotic episode. So this all stems from him having bipolar disorder, and he was in a manic state. And, you know, I know some people that have that, and it is kind of, you know, it is a crazy thing. And he even states it right here, what he did was wrong, and he's killing his career by doing this, and he probably is. But man, that's messed up. He cut his own arm off. Like, can you imagine sitting there doing that? Like, that's crazy, man. So, at least he's on his meds. It's crazy. I really don't have any more to say about it than that. The Satanic Temple, however, is suing Netflix over the Sabrina, the Teenage Witch reboot. Is that a good show? I know a few people probably watch this video, a couple. Does anybody watch this new Sabrina reboot? The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina? Because it actually looks decent from the trailer I saw. Kind of looked like something I might enjoy. But apparently, you know, this is, like, she goes to a school for witchcraft or whatever, and they have this like statue in the middle of the school, and it's the same statue basically as the one at the Satanic Church. You can see the similarities right there are almost, it's the same damn thing. They changed like the design right here and gave the face a little bit. Who the hell are you trying to fool? The producer of the show says right here that it's a coincidence. The similarities. Yeah, right. You're in a lot of shit, man. So that was a stupid move. How do you think you're going to get away with this stuff in the world of the internet? You just get the hell out of here. So they are suing. They will probably win. The details aren't there. They got a cease and desist from a lawyer. I doubt they're going to pull the show, which means they'll probably try to settle. I don't know what that will come to. I'm sure they're going to get a lot of money for this, at least a little bit, unless they were to digitally remove it and alter it. I think that's probably something they could do as well. But yeah, this is kind of interesting, so I thought I would cover it. And then speaking of cutting your own arm off, this girl on methamphetamines, actually they were tainted, they weren't fully good. She actually gouged her own eyes out. She's 20 years old. She was tripping on that meth in front of a church, and she had actually gouged her own eyes out and said that she needed to do that. She needed to sacrifice her eyes to get to heaven. She's getting prosthetic eyes. She'll never be able to see again, obviously. This stuff's crazy, man. I've never done anything like that, so I can't relate, but like, How can you read stuff like this and say, let me go try them drugs? I don't get it. Didn't some dude in Florida eat somebody one time naked and then ran down the highway? There's like weird shit all the time. And these people, man, why don't you just go smoke some weed or something? It's too bad. She's a pretty young girl and ruined her life over a quick high, man. I just thought that was kind of sad, so I thought I would cover it. This is a little bit funnier, though. This man accidentally shot himself in the dick when he got in his car. He sat on the gun and dislodged the trigger, shooting himself in the penis. So after he split his dick in two, he also got charged with illegal possession of a firearm because he has multiple conviction as he's a felon. So he's after his dick gets repaired, he's got to go back to court, and he's got to go to Jacksonville court and talk about this in front of people. Like, fuck the charges. Could you imagine? Because you go to not jail, but like court over a parking ticket. Man, those things are loaded for their sentencings or their, whatever's on the docket. Can you imagine sitting up there and talking about shooting yourself in the dick? It's almost like, can we just change the story and make that part of the settlement? So, yeah, what a dumbass. How does that work? So would it even work properly ever again? Remember, like, what was the name of that ice skater? What was her name? Lene Bobbitt. Was she an ice skater? She cut off her husband's dick and threw it into a cornfield. And then, they found it amazingly and reattached it. Like, does it even work properly after that? Man, that's messed up. Finally, haunted house visitors outraged over mock rape at Akron Fright Fest. So, is this cool? No, that's kind of weird. But here's the thing. So I looked at this and I'm like, well, what are they doing? Here's the deal, though. So this took place at it's a shock value thing. It was $25 admission, and you have to sign a waiver to go in. It's for adults only. It's an adult themed haunted house. Now, apparently, this wasn't something they were supposed to do. I guess it was kind of an off-the-cuff thing, according to the report. However, how are you going to pay $25 going to an adult-themed haunted house where you're looking for shock value? You're looking to get upset and scared or whatever. And obviously this worked, but you're outraged. Of course, they took to Twitter because this was Facebook. But, they were on Twitter too and complained and bitched about it. I mean, you got what you were going there for. I don't know. It's just dumb. Get over it. It's not like it was a real thing, which is obviously horrible. But like, here's the thing: you're going there to be shocked and scared. You signed a waiver, and you were looking for it. You got it, obviously, but the outrage always outweighs everything else. Of course, that's how it is with these people. Well, upset. I'll try to go there, and I'm going to try to get upset. And, I saw that there, and I had that too much. I'm going to get on Twitter and go make fun. I'm going to tweet at some people. These people, man, it just cracked me up. So anyway, that's it. Just kind of pulled these together. I thought they would be fun. Let me know what you think about these kind of videos. I kind of had fun doing this, looking for these stories, actually. Changing things up a little bit. Like and subscribe. Like I said, check out those links. Check out the second channel, the Patreon, the Discord, the Twitch. Throw a like up. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe. All that good stuff. And I'll see you guys on the next one.